Hey folks, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3. I'm Sam, joined by some of my colleagues up here. We have Stacy and Raymond on the end, and a very special guest from our offices in Nintendo, Kyogoku-san here, who's been working on Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, which we're going to check out now. And we're just going to get jumping into the game, I think, here, right, with our Amiibo.
We just heard you talking about all the awesome Amiibo that you can see on display here today, and I just want to take a look here at my beautiful Isabelle. I'm going to be playing as Isabelle today. Normally in Animal Crossing games, you have to play as the villager, right? Not this one. You get to play as Isabelle. Who do you got, Heather?
Oh, I've got Nook, which kind of makes me feel like I've already won the game. And I'm glad, like, over there, they were all behind this case, so now I can actually hold him, but he's such a boss. He knows it.
I just like the shade of color on his tail. I mean, you can just see the different shading.
Oh, I can rotate. He can do, like, a fashionable spin.
Ooh.
So he's actually going to be, like, my character in the game and also the way I roll the dice in the game.
Yes,
so I'm going to hang on to this guy.
How you're going to be able to roll the dice, and can we see what you have there? We've got KK Slider, the famous KK. He is, it looks like he's sitting comfortably instead, like Isabelle's standing, but we have KK sitting because, of course, he's playing a guitar. You need to give him a little something to relax on. Well, let's hop into the game. Are you guys ready to play?
We should show off her as well, because since it's only 3-player right now, we're not going to be able to show this off, but this is a 4-player mode in the game, so another option. And she's just super cute.
Absolutely beautiful. All right, well, I'll show you how I use my Amiibo to roll. I'm just gonna hold my Amiibo over and then remove it, and boom, go ahead and roll Isabelle. I'm gonna move forward 3 spaces, and I'll be able to toggle to see what's gonna happen. It looks like if I go that way, I'm gonna be unhappy. So I'm gonna go that way. So I'm gonna gain some happy points and some bells as well.
So Kyogoku-san, you've got such a long history with the Animal Crossing world. I'd love to hear more about what it was like taking your experience with Animal Crossing and then making this Amiibo Festival. Has so much going on. Here we're just showing off the board game, but it's a very different look for Animal Crossing.
動物の森に携わった京極さんに聞きたいんですが、この動物の森で得た経験というのをどのようにしてこのアミーボフェスティバル、ここではすごろくしか見えてないんですが、それについてお話しいただけますでしょうか。
そうですね。アミーボフェスティバルのこのすごろくっていうのは村がこのようにすごろくの世界になってるんですけど、単にその村のこの道がマスになってるだけではなくて、今日付が出ていたりするように、このゲームの中でだんだん時間が進んでいって、その中に季節が反映されていたり、この日付に応じて例えば日曜日にかぶりが来たり、釣り大会が6月の土曜日に起こったりとか、その動物の森の世界がそのまんまこのすごろくの中に凝縮されています。でそれはもう本当に動物の森のそのシリーズの開発のその経験とか、要素がやっぱり本当に入っているので、動物の森のならではのすごろくっていうのが再現されていると思います。
So, Animal Crossing, especially the Amiibo Festival, it's not just a board game with an Amiibo Crossing skin. So if you notice, there's a date on the top left corner. So every turn corresponds to one day in the world of Animal Crossing. And so there's a lot of aspects of Animal Crossing that are really compressed and compacted into this. There's a lot of events that'll come up. There's a lot of backstory that you'll be seeing. So it's kind of a great way to see the interesting parts of Animal Crossing all compressed into this one cute game.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned, Ayasan, about the months and the month and the dates in the corner. Each game can be played as a full month. So right now we're playing June because it's the month of June. And as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous in our Animal Crossing village. But if you're playing, say, in the month of December, you're probably going to see some snow and other things that indicate that month and season. And I'm looking forward to the end of June because, of course, one of my favorite events in the Animal Crossing world is the Bug Off. So that's something that's going to appear late in the month of June, and we're going to actually get to play that event.
Oh, cute.
Good job, KK. Now, KK got some happy points because he caught a really fantastic fish. At the end of the game, whoever has the most happy points win. Now, happiness isn't everything. I'm sure as Tom Nook will tell you. So you need some bells as well, and those will be converted to happy points. Aw, I get to hang out with my friend and set up a telescope. That is cool. That made me happy.
Let's see what I get here. Oh, nice. So, Kyogoku-san, one of the things I think is really interesting about this game is how much it's possible to customize the board. Besides picking a month, there's so much else you can do here to really like make it the Animal Crossing experience you want it to be.
このすごろくのカスタマイズなんですが、月を選ぶだけじゃなくて他にもカスタマイズがあると聞いたんですが、それについてお話しいただけますか？
そうですね。村の中に、例えば動物の家が建ってるんですけども、これはアミーボカードを使うことで自分の好きな動物をこの村に住ませることができます。で、動物たちはこう村の中で実際に生活しているので、マスに泊まるとその動物とのエピソードが起こったり、今ゲームの司会をしている動物もその村で暮らしている動物の中から誰かがその役目をしたりします。
So in this board game, as you can see, there's a lot of animals that live in the town itself. And once you land on a space, you might see an episode that involves your character and the animal that's living in town, or special NPCs like this. And then you'll also see that the host animal that kind of explains all the rules for the game, they also live in that town.
Speaking of some of our favorite animals, it looks like Katie is here for a visit. We're not playing as her or anything, but she likes to collect cards, and she's going to have some event spaces. So for the next day, if we land on one of Katie's event spaces, we get to have a super special interaction with her. So come on, Isabel, let's see if we can get onto one of those green spaces. Oh, force it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nailed it.
Nice.
I'm a very good video game player. You can see.
So now let's see if you can best Katie at her game here.
Let's see. Oh, I don't have any cards, I think. Oh, okay. Thanks. I love being able to interact between two different Animal Crossing characters. Not the villager, but these two guys.
And there's so many different characters you're going to have a chance to run into in this game. It's
What do you think, guys? Higher or lower? Higher? Lower? Higher? Lower.
Lower.
Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Come on, Katie.
Okay. You tell me.
Oh.
Nice. I
Nice.
sort of went with my gut on that one. Again, I'm pretty impressive. And I
All
win.
right.
Now, this is a very luck-based game because of the roll of the die, but things like this are going to add a little more skill to the game. So now I'm going to be able to pick this card if I want to move only one space to land on, say, a space that has what I want. Lots of bells, lots of happiness.
So there's also some really interesting interaction here between this game and another game that we've been talking about recently, Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. Kyogoku-san, can you tell us a little bit more about how those two games are going to work together here?
このゲームとあとハッピーホームデザイナーのどのようにしてシンクロしているのかご説明いただけますか？
さっきアミーボカードを使うとこの動物たちがこの村で暮らすようになるって言ったんですけど、単に動物が住むだけじゃなくて、もしハッピーホームデザイナーの方でその動物の家を自分がデザインして作っていると、この村にこう立つこの動物の家が自分がデザインした家になります。
So when you use the Amiibo card, you can actually invite animals to the board game to live in the board game. And not only that, if you had designed a house for that animal in Happy Home Designer, the actual house that you designed will be erected here on the board game.
I think it's going to be such a good way to show off. I'm going to make some epic houses and put them on my board. Just like, look at what I've done. It's
こう見
glorious.
せびらかすいいチャンスですね。
So every time you play that, the board is going to be different depending on which animals you're playing as, and depending on the month that you've chosen. The events are going to be different. The board is definitely going to look different. Hi, Nook. How's it going? Oh, we
hi.
both lost money. That's so
What?
super sad.
Man.
Ooh, I
need
said that
those
I don't
bells.
remember my dream.
All right, that's okay.
Now, Sam, you and Bill were just talking a few minutes ago over at our amazing Amiibo setup, and Bill said something that really struck me about how he can now play Animal Crossing with his daughter. My little girl is 4 years old, and she picked up Wild World and had the most fun playing it, but she couldn't read. She will soon, but she couldn't read, and this is going to give me a chance to actually start introducing these characters to her and having a game that she can play along with me,
Yeah.
with the entire family. and we can talk about the Animal Crossing world. Because otherwise, yeah, it is a solitary game unless you're going to visit one of your friends. But I love that we can all sit down here and talk about our favorite characters, who we want to play as.
So I have to ask, I hear that you've got some interesting background on KK's design. And I would be meaning to ask you about this.
結構前からお聞きしたかったんですが、トタケケに関して面白いお話があると聞いたんですが、ちょっと聞かせていただけますか。
じゃあ
We'll hopefully see it here in a second.
トタケケはアミーボはこうギターを担いでいるんですけど、こうすごろくをする上では、まあ、ギターを持っているとサイコロ振れないし、そのままちょっと歩くのは難しいので、最初そのままギターを取ったんですよね。そしたらちょっともう見ての通り裸なので、それですぐ村を歩くのはどうかなっていう話になって、で、まあ、うまいことどういうふうにトタケケを違和感なくこのすごい村に出させることができるのかというところから、まあ、今ギターケースを背負っているんですけど、まあ、このような形で一応ギターケースを背負って歩くっていう設定になりました。
So as you can see in the Amiibo, KK Slider is sitting down playing his guitar like he always does. But when he's actually on the board game, he has to stand up. He's got to throw the dice, so naturally he can't hold the guitar. And so we have the guitar off, but then as you may have noticed, KK Slider just walks around as he is, the way he was born.
Fair enough. Birthday
Yeah.
suit, KK.
And so we thought maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. So we tried to figure out how we can put him in the game without making it very awkward. So idea came up that maybe we should give him a guitar case. So that's why we have it's a special version of KK with a guitar case.
It's really cute. Oh, and we've got a visitor.
We have a special visitor. Turnip trading started this week, and so Joan's in town, and we're actually bringing turnip trading into this game as well. So you can earn bells this way, and of course, at the end of the game, those bells can be converted into happy points. So, ooh, Tom Nook, you don't have enough bells to buy. That's
Aw,
hilarious. I'm going to buy a bunch. I'm going to buy like
doing
as
well
many
today.
as I can because I think that is how I'm going to win this game.
So folks who have played a lot of Animal Crossing, you're familiar with the stock market. It's back. Not that I'll get to partake this time around, but that's all right. So you were the director on Animal Crossing New Leaf, so you spent so much time with all these characters working on that game. What was it like working all of those characters into this game with all the little visits that folks do over the course of the months as you're playing?
飛び出せ動物の森のディレクターをされてた京極さんなんですが、このいろんなキャラクターがあったと思うんですが、そのいろんなキャラクターをすべてこのゲームに入れるのは難しかったんですよ。それに関して少しお話しいただけますか。
動物たちはこう役割があるので、例えばそのさっきのかぶり場だったら株を売りに来たりとか、舞子ちゃんはこう村を旅して回ってたりとか、結構そういう設定というか役割がこのすごろくの中ではどういうふうに生かされるだろうというのは、単純に楽しかったですね。割とそれでハッケミーがタロット占い行ったりとか、すごく実際のその飛び出せ動物の森の世界観がやっぱりこのすごろくの中に生かされていると思います。キャラクターも。
So as you know, there's certain animals that play specific roles in the Animal Crossing series, like Katrina with her fortune telling, or Tom Nook with real estate. And it was just a lot of fun trying to think about how we can incorporate that element into this board game. And so it was just turned out to be a lot of fun trying to figure it out.
Okay, turnip prices.
All right,
the
yeah, our
announcement.
MC there is letting us know about the turnip prices. Now, on the spaces, we're going to be able to see what we can sell turnips for. So I'm going to grab as soon as I get to a really good space, I'm going to go and make a profit on my turnips.
Because as in other Animal Crossing games, you only have a limited amount of time. You can't just hoard your turnips forever waiting for the perfect price.
That's right. They're going to go rotten if I don't sell them within a week. Now this, I'm actually going to hold off because that turnip price is actually a little low.
Ooh, so Kyogoka-san, we should probably talk about the gyroids on the corner of the board because we just saw one of those and they play kind of an interesting role in this game.
さっきも今ちょっと出たんですが、埴輪についてお話しいただいたんですが、特にこのゲームではどんな仕様になっているのか。
There you go.
はい。
That's way better timing than I expected.
こうスタンプをこの村の四隅に埴輪がいて、とこを通るとスタンプを教えてくれるんですよね。でそのスタンプのデザインもこう月に応じてちょっとその季節に合ったデザインになっていて、その動物の森のキャラクターのと可愛らしい絵柄が見られるようになっています。でスタンプラリーで巡って全部集めると、よりハッピーがもらえるっていうことになってるんで、その村を一周するっていうのはすごくこのゲームの中で重要な要素になっています。
So as you just saw, you actually get a stamp or a portion of a stamp when you reach a Lloyd there. And once you collect all four from all the four Lloyds in the corners, you actually get a bonus in happy points. So it becomes a pretty important strategy to make your way across all four corners of the map.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good price.
That's
That's
better
a good
than I
turnip
got.
prize.
I didn't even realize Joan. I think she took pity on me. She gave me a few turnips to start.
Yeah,
It's like,
right?
oh.
That was really sweet of her. She wants to make sure everyone gets to experience a little bit of the turnip trading. Ooh, now I get a gyroid. Yay. What if Lloyd stamp me?
I love how festive his little spot looks too, with the balloons and everything.
He's got his balloons and everything. Now, I don't know if you guys recognized the character on that stamp, but we've got her Amiibo figure right there. I kind of recognized that pointy little nose. No, 124 bells per turnip is not enough.
So, Kyogoka-san, with all the time you've spent working on Animal Crossing, do you have a favorite character?
Oh,
Or is it too hard to
good
choose?
question.
まあ、動物の森に携わって長いと思うんですが、兵国さんには一番好きなキャラクターっていうのはいるんでしょうか。
よく聞かれるんですけど、すごく難しくて、本当にどの動物もお気に入りで、もちろんシズエイザベルとかトムヌンクも好きなんですけど、今はケーキスライダーでやってるので、もう彼がもう今応援しています。
So I actually get asked that a lot, and it's so hard because every character is so cute and has their own distinct personality. And I love characters like Isabelle or Tom Nook, but since I'm playing as KK Slider now, I'm just gonna cheer him on right now.
That sounds good. I do love his design here.
Now, Sam, I would ask you who your favorite Animal Crossing character is, but when we were starting up this segment, you pretty much grabbed Tom Nook.
Well, he's my favorite of the characters that we have Amiibo for. I really like Tom Nook, but my favorite character of all time is Lopez.
Oh, nice.
He's this one awesome little deer. I love him so much. And I was actually really sad when I was playing New Leaf. Lopez moved into my town, and it was like, yes, I've got my ideal villager. But I lost him. I didn't play for long enough, and he moved away. And now I'm just hoping, like, if I make the most beautiful town, Lopez will come back to me. So we'll see. And in Happy Home Designer, I'm going to give him a good job and a good house, so he'll
right.
stay
You can
put.
force him to stay in your
I
town. You're like,
make it
you
up to
can't
him."
move out. I'm in charge here. Now, there we go. 170 per ton of. I'm going to sell. Do it. I'm not going to sell all of them, though. I'm being very shrewd here because I really want to win this game.
So what other challenges did you come across when you were working on this game, figuring out how to make this board game mechanic work for you?
このゲームを制作するにあたってこの理想なすごろくにするためにはいろんなことがあったと思うんですが、それの中で一番難しかったことは何でしょうか。
そうですね。今回こういう形で、動物森のその本当のシリーズとは、ちょっと違った遊びになるので、自由でもあり、どこまでそのアレンジを加えるかとかが、逆に自由すぎて本当に動物の森の、好きな人がこう喜んでくれるっていうところを意識したときにどれぐらいまでやるのが一番いいのかなとか、そういうやっぱりちょうどバランスを考えるのがすごく苦労しました。でも楽しかったです。
So I think one of the biggest challenges was making a game like Animal Crossing. You have a lot of freedom to do many different things, but if you give a player too much freedom, they got kind of lost and don't know what to do. So I think in making this game, the hardest thing was trying to find a balance, where to strike the balance of giving just enough guidance and restrictions to give direction, but enough freedom that people enjoy it.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm a little worried. I just bought a card from Red, but knowing Red, I'm not sure. Did he sell me a real card or is it a forgery?
That might be kind of sketchy.
It makes me a little nervous. But he's actually another character that I really love. His design is just really fun.
Rest assured, at least the cards here, they're all real.
That's a good start.
No
I'll trust him
forgeries
for
here.
this.
Whoa there. So again, this adds just a little more strategy to this game.
And yeah, I think
Good job,
it's worth
KK.
mentioning again that this is just one part of Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. The board game is part of what you can play. It's the only thing that we're able to really talk about and show right now, but there is more to Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival that we'll hopefully be able to talk about at a later date when we're loud.
You'll want to hear about it. Trust me. All right, come on. Izzy. Can I call her Izzy? I don't think she would want me to. I think she would remind
You're
me
on
that's
good
not
terms.
her
You're working
proper
together
name.
pretty closely here.
Ooh, I'm at Katrina's fortune teller shop. If you guys remember Katrina from Animal Crossing New Leaf, she's going to tell you what sort of things will make your day lucky. But here we're going to do tarot cards, and she's going to tell me a little bit about my future that way. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's something about getting a lot of happy points.
We didn't ask you who your favorite is, by the way, Stace. Who's yours?
Well, I was kind of waiting for someone to ask me that, and we saw her a little bit earlier, and it is Gracie. I love Gracie so much. I think she's so fashionable. I think she's beautiful, and I think she's really mean to people who aren't fashionable. I think that just cracks me up. Earlier for, one of the events, she didn't like your design and shot you down. But you know what? Gracie is not the kind of giraffe that is going to tell you you're great just to build you up. No, she's going to play it straight with you. Do I want to sell my bells at 86
Not
for
a great
turnips?
price. I don't know. All right.
All right, Nookie Nook. Now, Tom Nook, Sam, I was joking with you about this earlier. Tom Nook really reminds me of my dad. Like the sweater vest, the obsession with real estate.
I so hope your dad's watching right now.
I don't know, but I am probably going to make my dad sit down and play this. Be like, it's you, man. It's you. I think you guys are like kindred spirits.
All right, let's see what I get here.
All right.
All right, what have I got? What have I got?
Is there, like, who are some of the characters who are most popular in Japan? Is there someone who just everyone in Japan absolutely adores in Animal Crossing?
日本では結構ポピュラーなキャラクターっていうのはいるんでしょうか、全般的に。
やっぱりしずえやとたけけ、この今いる4人はすごく人気だと思います。でもしずえですかね、やっぱ今は。
You know, obviously, the amiibos you see here, they are actually very popular in Japan as well. But I probably have to say Isabelle.
Oh, yeah, who we first met in Animal Crossing New Leaf. And she was the assistant to you, the mayor of the town. She really gets things done.
You gotta look at my card here. So cute.
How about in the United States? How about in the United States? アメリカではどのキャラが人気ですか?
Oh, yeah. No, I definitely think this is the perfect representation of the most popular ones. So we have that in common. We love the same ones.
There you go. So I don't know if you caught my card. Now, whenever someone rolls a 2, I'm gonna have good luck.
Oh, gosh.
So it's gonna work out in my favor. And seeing that little Isabelle tarot card, I kind of want a little Animal Crossing tarot deck because that card art was so cute.
Ooh. Don't make me start collecting more stuff. Animal Crossing tarot cards. That would be fantastic.
Oh, we'll see which one you get too. I love the ceremony that she puts into this.
Can we make sure we show Ayasan's nails before we run out?
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh.
The design
Wow.
of those is adorable. No, you're right. There should be a pack of Animal Crossing tarot
It must have been
cards.
really interesting doing the designs of those tarot cards because everyone I've seen so far is super cute.
タロットカードのデザインもすごい可愛いですね。誰がデザインされたんですか？
いやタロットのデザインは本当に、どのキャラクターがそのタロットに似合うかとかそのキャラクターを選ぶところから結構 苦労したんですけど、本当に私もお気に入りのデザインです。
So actually, when we built the tarot cards, we started from each character. We had to think what would go well with each character. So we spent a lot of time, and I really love those designs
did?
as well.
You want to sell?
Okay, it's me.
Awesome. Well, that's about all the time we've got right now. But Kyoko-san, thank you so much for coming by and showing us this game again. Again, the board game that we've shown here is part of the Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival game that we've got, and it's actually going to be available for purchase right around the holiday season, so not too long now. So hopefully we'll be able to talk a lot more about this title very soon as well. But thank you so much again for stopping by.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you. And folks watching, please hang tight. We'll be right back with some more gameplay.